जी अस्सलाम वालेकुम, नमस्कार, सत श्री अकाल, हेलो टू एवरीवन। काफ़ी देर बाद आप सबसे मुलाकात हो रही है। तो उसकी रीज़न असल में ये थी कि मैं लॉयर का वेट कर रहा था कि कब आप सबके साथ विद लॉयर ऑनलाइन आया जाए। तो आज मेरे साथ बैठी हैं मोहतरमा सिन्योरा योलांडा कर्नेलश बाशतुश। ये एडवोकेट हैं और आपके ये जो पिछले दिनों में मैंने ये जो पोस्ट डाली थी जिसमें आप सबसे सवाल पूछे थे, तो आप लोगों ने यहाँ पे सवाल लिखे थे। सॉरी फॉर दैट कि काफ़ी टाइम हो गया, लेकिन मैं वेट कर रहा था। मैंने कहा चलें इसके साथ ही ऑनलाइन आया जाएगा और फिर ये अपनी ये जो रूटीन है इसको बरकरार रखा जाएगा ऑनलाइन आकर आप सब लोगों के साथ पुर्तगाल की इमिग्रेशन को लेके और इसकी जो प्रॉब्लम्स हैं और जो आप लोगों के मसले मसाइल हैं तो उनका हल तलाश करने की कोशिश करेंगे। तो आज मेरे साथ Senhora Yolanda Canelas Bastos, muito obrigada, Senhora Yolanda Canelas Bastos, bem-vindo.
Obrigada.
Okay, so from now I will start in English because people are they already have started watching us. So it's better if I speak in English so you would understand, and our viewers they will also it would be easy for them to understand what I'm saying. So if I go in the past on my last video, there are a few questions. We will also answer the question the people will ask online. But first, I will ask you the question which were asked on my previous video. So before starting anything, I would like to ask you if you could please introduce yourself. Your name I already told, Yolanda Canelas Bastos. So please tell us a little bit about you, about yourself, about your company.
Okay, so my name is Yolanda Canelas Bastos. I'm a lawyer, and I'm a lawyer of Always Promise, and I represent them when they need. Um, I have experience in this subject about entry and legalization of people come to Portugal and needs entry, residence permits, and stay here, have a bank account, or do something new activity. I have this experience. So I'm with experience and, of course, some subject to response of your questions, and about my pursuits, about my way in this subject.
All right, okay. Thank you so much. So now I'll move towards the question which were asked on my last video. Mr. Hamoud, he wants to know about after how long father and mother can apply citizenship after baby is born in Portugal, in case parents are having TRC already, and is it even possible to get citizenship on behalf of a newborn baby? So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, is if one baby born in Portugal, citizenship for him or for her, because the local is in Portugal. So your parents can request, of course, the permission to stay in here in Portugal, and if there is another problem, it's not possible to go out when there is Portuguese citizen in this place. And some years with residence in Portugal, the parents can be also Portuguese citizen.
Right. And he's asking, is it possible to get citizenship on behalf of a newborn baby?
I don't understand. And behalf?
On the behalf of newborn baby. For example, if somebody is living in Portugal, he
Mhm.
already have the residence card, for example, mother and father. And if baby gets born in Portugal, when they already have both a residence card, so they could apply their citizenship as well. I mean, the
Yes,
parents.
yes, it's possible because this baby it's a point of I have with this baby a form to have interest to stay in Portugal and learn about Portuguese culture and stay in Portugal. So it's possible. Yes.
All right, okay. And the next question is from Ashwani Verma. She's asking, Sir, I am in Portugal on tourist visa. My wife is having 2-year residence card here. Can I get same TRC also? I am already in Portugal living with my wife and done with my legal entry. What is the further process? So it's somebody whose wife is having 2-year residence card, and he's asking that he could apply for the same residence card, like the wife already got 2-year residence card, so now
So,
he wants to apply for that.
but it's to apply husband or
Yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
as a
okay.
husband, yeah.
Yes, it's possible to apply and do something in Portugal. We have a name of this process because when a person of this family have residence in Portugal, it's possible to request this residence permission because they are family and have a life in common.
All right. Okay. So the next question is from Jaggi Sani. He's saying, as per our discussion, I have mentioned you my present situation. My file was accepted on 20th of April. When I later I realized then that my file is not accessed. Now I have new file log on 18th of August. So, Mr. Jaggi Sani, what problem happened with him that somebody changed the password or somebody deleted the file. So he already did this online self entry, manifestação de interesse,
Yes.
and after that somebody deleted his file. So he did lock his file again on 18th of August, and he's asking. My question is that can I still receive my file? I looking help from you and the lawyer. So is it possible that the file he logged earlier he could get back, or once it's deleted, that means it's deleted, he could not get back?
No, no, no. The form is, but this person did manifestação de interesse.
Yeah.
Yes, it's the way to have some permission because it's there isn't no way only manifestação de interesse.
All right. Okay. Mr. Zainul Abedin, he's asking, sir, I have a very important and individual question. Actually, I did my legal entry on Hungarian residence permit. I uploaded on a SEV website. Unfortunately, I had lost it and my fingerprint date is coming. So how I will face the immigration office when they ask about my residence permit? On that, I did my legal entry and I also got the new one, Hungarian residence permit, and it is valid until 31st of January 2021. And the previous one, which is lost, it was valid until 31st of July 2020. Can I show them new residence permit or just tell them I have lost my residence permit? So this is someone who has lost his Hungarian from Hungary. He got the residence card. He applied in Portugal, Mr. Zainul Abedin, and he lost his first residence card. After that, he applied another card in Hungary. Now he has the new card, so he's a little bit upset that what he has to do with the immigration office when he will go at his appointment. So he will have to show his previous residence card, or is okay because now he has the new residence card.
So, but I need to understand. He lost the residence cards, but what is the problem? The cards, its expiration. What is the problem?
The problem is when he locked his file,
Mhm.
he locked the file with the older card. Now he don't have that card.
Okay, so it's possible to do a request to new cards. So this person have a way in Portugal because stay here and had card permission. So it's possible to have a new resident card. So if these cards, for example, I lost in the street or in the my residence. It's necessary to have a preview procedure to do participation in the police if the lost in this car. It's in Portugal. I think it's review.
Senora Yolanda, his question is different. He's not asking about the new card. He's asking about that when he locked his file, the card he submitted at that time, that card is lost now. So he's a little bit upset if he will go and face the immigration officer at SEF. So he might ask, "Where is your residence card?" But he doesn't have that the same card. He has the new card now. So that's what he's asking. That's what he has to do now. The card is from Hungary.
Yes. So in this problem, it's necessary to have a participation in the police. Okay, and
no, but he already renewed his. He already has the new card.
Yes.
He got the new card from Hungary.
But it's necessary necessary procedure previous to this participation in the police because it's the proof that I haven't a new car. Okay, so I do this participation and I can do a new request, manifestação de interesse, but this participation at the police, it's necessary, previous.
All right. So you mean to say that normally we say he has to show, like, you mean lost report of the last card?
Yes.
So on presenting in the SEF, lost report, so he doesn't need, he will not have any problem at SEF on his appointment day. That's
yes.
what you are saying.
SEF, the first question in the SEF, it's the proof that, about his participation.
All right, okay. Okay, the next is Super World. Sir, you are doing great job. Please, sir, you must get my answer from lawyer. Thanks. My question is, if I am coming to Portugal as student for 1 year, so can I get TRC card? If yes, then how much time I need wait for getting student TRC card? After applying for student TRC, if I have 1 year student TRC and 4 years work or self-employed TRC, then it will be total 5 years. And can I apply passport in such case if my study period is 6 months? Then also can I get student TRC? This question is very long. So he's talking about all the immigration process. So I should simply ask you that if somebody come as a student.
Yes. So this person come to Portugal to study. Yes.
Yeah.
It's possible have a permission to residence in Portugal, of course, to study, and has this card as it's possible during 1 year. Okay.
Okay.
So 1 year, why? Because our school or our university have all here or all school years, a person needs to prove the participation in this course. Okay, so it's possible stay in Portugal more than 1 year, but I need to have new request in CEF.
All right. So it's not a problem if somebody come as a student. He could continue his residence card as a normal working professional or something like that.
Yes, so it's very common these situations about students and after about professional activity.
Okay, but it's not a problem. He's asking if he studied only for 6 months, not for 1 year, not for 5 years.
Yes, yes. But this person only needs about 6 months. It's no problem.
No problem.
Yes, no problem.
Because he came for study here. So, for example, if course is for 2 years, for 3 years, for 5 years, but it's not a problem. He studied only 6 months, and he gone to do something else.
So, if this course during 5 years, for example, this person can stay in Portugal, but all here. So, begin this year, 2020, and next year, next school year, needs to go to the CEF with dates and have a renovation about this residence card and prove the participation in the course.
All right, okay. So the next is Mr. Shahid Shan. He's asking, Assalamu alaikum, brother. So Assalamu alaikum is boa tarde or bon dia or bon night. I want to ask my wife from Germany and I need to apply PR in Portugal. How easy my wife do business or self job? I want to buy from PR in Portugal. So Mr. Shahid, he's asking that his wife is from Portugal, from Germany, and if he brings his wife in Portugal from Germany, so how he could apply for the permanent residence card because she is European.
Okay, she is European.
Yeah.
Yes, but it's a citizen, European citizen. Yes. Okay, so the Europeans can stay in Portugal with no the European citizen needn't to go to the CEF. So
Okay.
I will stay in Portugal if I have a card identification that I'm English, Polish, Italian. It's no problem. So this wife can come and don't have something documents or it's necessary to have the identification card about proof yes our nationality. So if this wife come from Germany, but born in another country out of Europe, different, of course.
Okay. I need to apply PR in Portugal. I think he's talking about that he wants to get his PR on the basis of European citizen.
Yes.
Okay, I explain you. This guy, he does not have any residence card.
Okay.
So he wants to bring his wife from Germany. She is European.
Okay. So this guy haven't residence card.
Yeah, he has no residence card. He's living in Portugal without any residence card. Okay. So if his wife is from European Union, any European Union citizen. So, what will be the procedure? That's what he's asking.
Okay, so this wife can come and stay in Portugal, and this guy needs to do manifestação de interesse at CEF and prove that he have a residence with European citizen, and it's the form to prove interest to stay in Portugal and in Europe.
Okay.
Bring this wife is the best way to give a citizen, so a residence card.
All right. So he will get the residence card under family of European Union citizen. It's Article 15, I think, or Article 10.
But to prove that this guy stay in Portugal with his wife and our family, yes?
Yeah.
Yes, it's possible.
Okay. All right. The next question is from Mr. Fahim Sheikh. He's asking us, Assalamu alaikum, sir. I need very important information. I did 2 and marriage. My first wife died. So he did 2 marriages.
Yes.
And the first wife, she was died. I have 1 daughter from her. Then I did second marriage and no kids from second and marriage. So I decided to adopt a son from my young brother. मैं चाहता हूँ कि श्रियन, अच्छा श्रियन, अपना सिर्फ गार्डियन लिखवाऊं बेटी को अपने नाम से। नाम है फादर, मैं नादरा प्रॉपर कोशिश करता हूँ सर्टिफिकेट गार्डियन बन जाए। एंड सेकंड मेमोरी मेरे फिंगर की अपॉइंटमेंट है, ईमेल आ गई अप्रैल में। मुझे पेपर ला बताइएगा कि कोई अडॉप्शन चाइल्ड एज ए गार्डियन एक्सेप्टेबल रिस्पेक्टेबल। ओके, ही इज टॉकिंग अबाउट इज देयर एनी लॉ in Portugal that you could adopt a child adoption?
Yes, child adoption. So if this guy wants to do an adoption of a Portuguese child.
No, it's a non-European child.
Okay. So, but this person want to come Portugal and with this.
This person is already living in Portugal. So his first wife, she was died. So he did the second marriage. But from second marriage, he has no children. So he adopted a child from his brother or sister. Okay. So now he wants to bring that children to Portugal. So he's asking about the law.
Okay,
it's possible.
It's possible to bring this child, of course, because in Portugal it's there is it's family, so it's no difference with boy have it's my child or it's an adopted child. So it's possible, of course.
So all you mean to say that it doesn't make any difference that the child is from your wife or from your brother's wife, but when you have adopted, so the law is the same. They will treat you like your own child.
The law is the same, so I need to prove this child is has a residence with me.
Okay. So you need to prove that.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay, the next question is from Mr. Lukman Malik. He's asking, hello, brother. I want to ask you 2 questions, please. One, can a person take or keep 2 immigration papers such as Italy and Portugal? Is it possible that somebody could have 2 residence cards? For example, one is from Italia and the other one is from Portugal.
Yes.
So it's possible. it's possible to have two residence card from two countries?
Yes, it's no there is no problem with that because there are women and men with companies in different countries and different activities. So I need a residence card to 1, 3, 4 months at Portugal or in another country.
Okay. And the second question is, I submitted immigration in Portugal in July 2009. From today, 2 months ago, I had a quarrel with the people who made me all the things like contact junta finance number, and they cut my connection and paid about 7 taxis. They said that now I'm in Italy and I have any paper. No, I can go again and get the paper out of Portugal like junta finance. So somebody made his all his process manifestação, locked his file with the help of his friends. So they have a problem with each other. They have a fight. So one friend who did all the process, he said, we will not give you any of your documents like junta, like finances, like segurança social.
Yes.
So he's asking, is it possible that I could get all these papers from the relevant departments?
So, but this guy can help his friend to get these documents or to have
his friends are his enemies now. No more friends.
Okay.
Yeah, they have a
fight. Okay.
Yes. So he lost all his documents because of them. So he's asking, is it possible that I could get back all my documents?
As I think it's difficult to give back these documents.
No, but not from the friends. But suppose if I go to Finanças, so I can take my original fiscal number, my segurança social.
Yes, of course. Yes.
That is what he's asking.
Yes. Okay. This guy, of course, can go to the finances and segurança social and request these original documents. Of course.
Okay. So, Mr. लुकमान मलिक, किसी किस्म का कोई मसला नहीं है जनाब, ये सारे डॉक्यूमेंट नॉर्मल सी बात है, आप सभी ऑफिसेज में जाके ले सकते हैं। जुनता नई बन जाएगी, पुरानी भी आप निकाल सकते हैं क्योंकि वो वैलिड होती है। और इसके अलावा ये जो फिनांसेस का पेपर है ये फॉर एवर आपका सेम होता है। इसलिए मैं बता रहा हूँ कि बाकी जो अगर किसी के साथ खुदा न खास्ता इस तरह का कोई मसला बन जाए कि आपके डॉक्यूमेंट्स गुम हो जाएं, तो ये सारे डॉक्यूमेंट्स आप बड़ी आसानी से इन ऑफिस से जाके दोबारा निकलवा सकते हैं। और ये भी ज़हन में रखिएगा, इसकी कोई फीस नहीं होती, तो ये इसमें किसी किस्म की कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। और अगर फिर भी बात ना बने, अगर ज़ुबान की वजह से कोई मसला आ रहा है, so you always can contact to a lawyer. Okay ji. Next question is, hello, my friend is living in Germany for 1 year and he wants to move to Portugal. What is the document he will need when he get to Portugal? So somebody is living in Portugal. He want to come to Portugal for immigration purpose. He's living from last 1 year. So he's asking what documents from Germany he would require.
So 1 minute about last questions. It's necessary to do this information. It's possible this guy to do a power of attorney of all his promise, for example, or another.
Of course, always promise. Why not?
to have this original documents, finanças, segurança social, and something like that. Okay.
Okay.
So about this question, can you repeat, please?
Somebody living in another European country like Germany, so he's living there from more than 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
So what documents he would need? Because this person, I assume he's from Pakistan or he's from India.
Okay.
So what documents he need from Germany?
So, but this person are aren't European citizens. Okay.
He's a non-EU.
Mm-hmm.
He's non-EU citizen, and he's living in Germany.
Living only. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
and more than 1 year. Does he need any documents to bring from Germany?
Yes. So this person needs to prove the way until arrive at Portugal. Okay. So there are same documents another people. For example, a passport and proof of local is born. So Germany, it's important to have proof of values that about professional activity. Okay, mensual monthly values and a proof of residence in this European country. So in Portugal, it's a part of documents because these people needs also a residence in Portugal with a paper of junta freguesia. Need have a fiscal number, security, a social security number. It's the same, but have a must. So what is this must? The documents from Germany.
And because he's living there from last 1 year, I think it's better to have his criminal register criminal.
Yes, 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 yes. And
right.
probably CEF needs the criminal registration from Germany and from born country of this person.
All right. Registro criminal do país.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So the next question is, hello, can you tell me the documents which are needed if a couple is moving from Pakistan so that no one faces difficulty after coming? Mr. Zain Khan, I think we are talking about nearly the same. It's the same question which was asked by Mr. VKG. So he's asking about what documents I need to bring if a couple is a husband and wife is coming from Pakistan. So what documents they should bring from their home country for immigration purposes?
Of course, but they went from Pakistan and way don't have European country.
Yeah, with the Pakistani passport. Yeah.
Okay, so this it's necessary. Sorry, passport.
Yeah.
Criminal registration. Okay. Proof of residence and values or a professional activity this person have or has. Okay? So in Portugal, it's necessary to do fiscal number. And when we go to the finances, fiscal service, these people need a fiscal represent. Okay, it's necessary to have a representation in Portugal with a company, for example, All Promise, of course, with a residence in Portugal, okay, and fiscal number in Portugal, and the way in Portugal, and needs also social number, of course, needs about social security and a proof of a future residence. And if these people want to work in Portugal, it's necessary a contract. Sorry.
Nowadays, it's very dangerous to cough in a public, you know.
And these people want to invest in Portugal. It's different. So these people need to have a proof of investment.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much. The next question is from Professor. ईमेल की कंफर्म डेट पता करके बता दें प्लीज 7 सितंबर तक की इंफॉर्मेशन है जो लास्ट फ्राइडे है because this video was posted nearly 1 month ago. So this guy he's asking about what is the email update nowadays. Do you know the presently which dates the CEF appointments are or confirmation are coming?
I don't understand. You
email update from the CEF.
Yes, an email of the CEF.
Yeah.
Okay, but email.
I mean, till which date the people who has logged their file?
Okay.
So, what is the latest date the people are receiving a response?
Yes.
I think it's nearly 10 of January, 9 or 10 of January, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
Nearly.
Yes, my man.
Okay. मिस्टर अतहर आलम ही इज आस्किंग डियर अदील भाई आप मुझे गाइड करें कि इंटरनेशनल ड्राइविंग लाइसेंस पर ग्लोबो में काम कर सकता हूं लीगली। अतहर आलम भाई पूरा मैंने प्रोग्राम बनाया, तकरीबन ये कोई 1-1.5 घंटे की वीडियो है। आप प्लीज ये उबर ग्लोबो वाली वीडियो देखें, उसमें उस्मान साहब हैं और उसमें दो और दोस्त हैं बड़े अच्छे, उन्होंने बड़ी डिटेल इंफॉर्मेशन दी है। तो आपसे रिक्वेस्ट है आप प्लीज वो वीडियो दोबारा देख लें। game level शायद। Hello sir, I have a PCC of India and PCC of Poland. Both are valid for 3 months as far as I know. The question is my biometrics are on 23rd of October and my both PCC will expire on 2nd of October. So please guide me, can I apply my both PCC again? This person, he has to register criminal from 2 different countries. So he has appointment on 23 of the month of October, like this month. But tomorrow, on 2nd of October, 2 de outubro, expire expirar as duas documentos.
Okay.
So he's asking what he has to do now because the both documents are getting expired on 2 of October.
It's necessary new documents.
Okay. But when somebody is already living in the country and he doesn't go back, when he has any criminal record, the past criminal record, does he need the new one because he never went back to his country?
Okay, so it's possible at Portugal this request is doing in representation of this country. In, for example, embaixada, consulado.
But normally we know that. But he already have these 2 certificates. Now these 2 documents are expired, but he never went back to his country. So what I think is he doesn't need the new one because he already have the last 2 which are expired, but because he never went back in these dates, so he does not need.
So one appointment, it's possible, of course, Ministério dos Negócios Estrangeiros to do this request. So about these documents, if I'm understanding, this document, this guy don't put these documents in the system of CEF or another. So they have he has this document and expired today. It's this question. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's no way. It's necessary new documents and request new documents to a presentation in the CEF.
All right, okay. Okay, the next question is from Charanjit. Sir, अभी पुर्तगाल में काम करदे की हालात दस्यो जे नहीं भाजी संघीय वीजा ते इमिग्रेशन ते की सवाल पुछदे दस्यो जी please. So it's somebody who is asking about the current working conditions in Portugal, especially I think after COVID-19 it's very, very bad. So and the second is he's asking if somebody wants to apply for the visa from another country, what kind of questions people ask the visa officer normally? What kind of question the visa officer asks? I think maybe it's not a relevant question to you.
Yes, but this person wants to stay in Portugal and work here. Yes.
Yeah, he wants to apply for a visa. Anyway, leave this question. ਚਰਨਜੀਤ ਜੀ ਕੰਮ ਦੇ ਹਾਲਾਤ ਤੇ ਸਾਰੀ ਦੁਨੀਆ 'ਚ ਜਨਾਬ ਬਹੁਤ ਭੈੜੇ ਨੇ ਇਸ ਵੇਲੇ ਤੇ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਇਮੀਗ੍ਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਆਫੀਸਰ ਕੀ ਸਵਾਲ ਪੁੱਛਦਾ ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੰਟਰਵਿਊ ਤੇ ਜਾਓ ਜੋ ਸਵਾਲ ਪੁੱਛੇ ਉਹ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਜੇ ਤਾਂ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਦੱਸੀਏ ਕਿ ਇਹ ਸਵਾਲ ਪੁੱਛਦੇ ਨੇ Who comes in the country? Mr. Etazaz, he's asking who comes in the category of legal entry, because I am confused in this other European temporary resident. When we talk about to lock our file, so normally we say these person are he can do legal entry, and this person he cannot do legal entry because his visa is expired. So he's asking about the detail of which people they come in the legal entry.
So the difference in the one person and the another.
Yes.
Legal and illegal.
What is legal entry for the people? Like if somebody is coming with the visa or with the European any European residence card. So, and which people comes in this category? If you can explain a little bit.
Okay, so illegal people to come to Portugal have a process very, very difficult and with many times. So it's a different and difficult process. So about manifestação de interesse. And the process is more expensive comparing of legal people. So, for example, I can say that legal people pay 3 taxes and illegal people can pay 20 tax. Okay, and this is very expensive.
You are talking about the real facts.
Yes.
Because normally people think that if we go to Portugal after 12 taxes, the next day they will give us the residence card. Yes. But in actually, yeah, that's the law. But practically, it doesn't take 12 months. It takes more time.
Yes, more time. So, for example, manifestação de interesse, it's not possible to have a residence card. Minimum is 5 months. Come at Portugal, have documents, and put the documents in the system, and have an appointment at the staff. It's a process with more time. Yes.
All right. Mr. Amir Sajjad, he's saying, "Mashallah, आपका news 90% ठीक होता है." Thank you, Mr. Amir Sajjad साहब. हमारा वैसे कोई न्यूज़ चैनल नहीं है, लेकिन आपकी मेहरबानी सर. Thank you so much. Planet Visit, he's saying, सर मैं जर्मनी में 2.5 साल से हूँ, तो क्या मुझे PCC चाहिए जर्मन पुलिस से इलीगल एंट्री के लिए, और किस मरहले में चाहिए? So somebody is living in Germany from last 2.5 years. So he's asking, does he require to have Almania registro criminal or no?
But this woman, I think, wife, yes, okay, had residence in this country or not?
No.
No.
Normally, most of the question I am asking you, most of the people, they don't have any residence card till now.
Okay, if if haven't residence card in these countries, it's not. We needn't this registration, criminal registration.
So he need to have this registro criminal.
Yes.
Okay. All right. The next question is from Mr. I don't know. It's Mr. or Miss Darul Aloom Deoband, I think. I'm legally reside in Portugal from more than 5 years. My son, 1 year old, have Portuguese national. Can I apply my nationality through my son behalf because I don't have language certificate? If this is possible, then which article apply on me? So my question is, I take question from Mr. Darul Aloom. He's asking if somebody, he has a Portuguese child. For example, my son, if he is Portuguese and I have a residence card, can I apply on behalf of my Portuguese child? Can I apply for nationality on the behalf of my child? Because my child is Portuguese.
Yes, it's possible to apply because the fact of his child have or his Portuguese, it's proof a form to have. So can I explain? You want to be Portuguese also, have an interest to this nationality and like your guy, of course. It's possible. It's a form of request the nationality. Yes.
So it's a familiar.
So there are direct ways.
Qual é o artigo de família?
Artigo de.
Artigo de família, de nacionalidade.
What's the article of the family?
We have nationality law, and I don't have in this time the law with me, but this article explain that, for example, father, mother, grandmother, grandfather, if these people are Portuguese, you can apply. So there are another way. For example, if you want residence card and a guy with nationality, Portuguese nationality, to can apply with many arguments with a life in Portugal during the minimum 6 years. Okay, and there is another race. It's something like that. 10 forms of apply of this nationality, and have a guy with this nationality. It's a form, of course, but I can inform that the faster ways is if your father, your mother, if your grandmother or your grandfather are Portuguese citizens.
Okay, but if my child is Portuguese, then?
Okay, and you want to apply the nationality, yes?
Nationality on the basis of my child, because my child is Portuguese. So this is the question.
Okay, so you need to go to the central registration. Okay, and
Not always promise this time.
and have a lot of documents, of course, documents about your guy, about you, about your family, and about how many years to stay in Portugal. But of course, always promise it's the best way to do this work.
Okay. All right. The next question is from Mr. JD. He's saying एक दफा कंफर्म लॉयर से करवा दें कि मदर एंड फादर दोनों लाइव हों, तो यूरोप में आप फॉरएवर नहीं रख सकते अपने साथ, बट अगर किसी के फादर की डेथ हो जाती है और मदर अकेली रह जाती है, उनको फाइनेंशियली सपोर्ट करने वाला कोई नहीं होता, सर्कमस्टांसेस में यूरोपियन लॉ एक्सेप्शन देता है कि बेटा अपनी मदर को फॉरएवर यूरोप में रख सकता है। मिस्टर जेडी जी, मैं थोड़ी सी अपनी इंफॉर्मेशन आपके साथ शेयर करूंगा, आपके लिए भी और तमाम दोस्तों के लिए। मैं आपको खुद की मिसाल देता हूं, और जब भी मेरे पास रेजिडेंस कार्ड था तो उसी टाइम मेरे पेरेंट्स आए थे, वो यहाँ पे विजिट वीज़ा पे आए थे, जैसे नॉर्मल फैमिली विजिट वीज़ा होता है, तो मैं भी वो भी उसी बेस पे मेरे पास आए थे, तो मैंने उनका आगे ये रेजिडेंस कार्ड वगैरह ये सारा प्रोसेस किया था। तो शायद आपको किसी ने जो इन्फॉर्मेशन दी हो उसका एक्सपीरियंस इस चीज़ के साथ हुआ हो कि खुदा ना खास्ता अगर दोनों पेरेंट्स में से कोई एक की डेथ हो चुकी है तो वो फिर लाजमी हो गया। लेकिन इसके अलावा दूसरी कंडीशन भी है जिसमें आप अपने पेरेंट्स को साथ रख सकते हैं, और अगर आप यूरोपियन हैं तो फिर आपका ये जो फैमिली लॉ है ये अप्लाई होता है। तो जैसे ही आपके पास पासपोर्ट आ जाए तो फिर आप अपने पेरेंट्स के लिए अप्लाई कर सकते हैं, और वो जब आप अप्लाई करेंगे तो आपके जो पेरेंट्स हैं, सपोज जब आपके पास रेजिडेंस कार्ड था तो तब आपकी रेजिडेंस कार्ड की जो मुद्दत थी जितनी, यानी उनके पास जाहिर है उनको वो डिपेंडेंसी के तौर पे कार्ड मिलेंगे, तो जितना कार्ड आपका वैलिड है, जितनी आपकी टीआरसी वैलिड है, सेम उसी ड्यूरेशन की रेजिडेंसी आपके पेरेंट्स को मिलेगी, आपकी वाइफ को मिलेगी, आपके बच्चों को मिलेगी। और अगर आपके पास पासपोर्ट है, यूरोपियन पासपोर्ट है, फॉर एग्जांपल पोर्टुगाल का है, चाहे किसी और यूरोपियन कंट्री का है, ब्रेक्जिट के बाद मुझे नहीं पता कि इसमें यूके भी आएगा या नहीं, लेकिन जाहिर है 31 दिसंबर तक तो वो भी वैलिड है। तो अगर आप उस यूरोपियन पासपोर्ट की बेस पे अप्लाई करते हैं तो फिर आपकी जो फैमिली है, तमाम फैमिली जिसमें आपकी वाइफ है, जितने भी ये आपके क्लोज फैमिली मेम्बर्स हैं, वाइफ है, बच्चे हैं, आपके पेरेंट्स हैं, तो उन सबको 5-5 साल के फैमिली कार्ड मिलते हैं। तो पुर्तगाल में ज़्यादातर ये, बाकी यूरोप में इसको आर्टिकल 10 कहा जाता है और यहाँ पे आर्टिकल 15 कहा जाता है। तो ये मैंने आपसे अपनी इंफॉर्मेशन शेयर कर दी है, तो मेरा नहीं ख्याल कि मैं लॉयर से कुछ पूछूं, ये आपको और तमाम दोस्तों को जो भी सुन रहे हैं सबको इन्फॉर्मेशन मिल गई है। और नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है एपीजी वायरल अदील भाई, मैंने आपको मेल की है, प्लीज़ उसका रिप्लाई ज़रूर करें। उन तमाम दोस्तों के लिए जो मेल लिखते हैं, सबसे पहले तो मैं आप सबका शुक्रिया भी अदा करूंगा। मुझे काफ़ी सारी मेल्स आई हैं कि कहाँ गुम हो गए हो, किधर गए हो, ये क्वेश्चन पूछने का भी ये भी मैं पढ़ रहा था, बड़े ज़बरदस्त किस्म के आपने कमेंट्स डाले थे। तो मैं जनाब ये लॉयर को ही, इनका ही वेट कर रहा था, तो कुछ लॉयर की पर्सनल रीज़न की वजह से थोड़ा सा इसमें डिले आ गया। और ईमेल मैंने उन लोगों से रिक्वेस्ट किया कि खुदा ना खास्ता, खुदा ना खास्ता, खुदा ना खास्ता कोई एक्सेप्शनल रीज़न है, कोई भी ऐसी अर्जेंट रीज़न है तो प्लीज़ आप फिर ईमेल किया करें। ये जो नॉर्मल इमिग्रेशन के क्वेश्चंस हैं, इनके लिए ये लॉयर के साथ भी टाइम टू टाइम सेशन चलता रहता है, तो आप प्लीज़ ये नॉर्मल चीज़ों के लिए ईमेल ना किया करें, क्योंकि ये जो सवाल आपके नॉर्मल इमिग्रेशन के बारे में होते हैं तो वो यहाँ पे हम डिस्कस कर लेते हैं, क्योंकि वो सिर्फ आपके लिए नहीं, वो सबकी इन्फॉर्मेशन में इजाफे का बायस बनता है। तो प्लीज़ आप कोई बहुत ख़ास, कोई खुदा ना खास्ता एमरजेंसी की सूरत में ही ईमेल करें, तो फिर मैं आपको रिप्लाई करूँगा। अदरवाइज़ नॉर्मल जो भी आपकी ईमेल होगी, आई एम सॉरी, मैं आपको रिप्लाई नहीं कर सकता, क्योंकि इतनी ज़्यादा ईमेल्स आती हैं, और मेरा ये फेसबुक का मैसेंजर भी फुल ही रहता है हर टाइम। तो नेक्स्ट मिस्टर अरसलान खालिद, आपका सवाल देखते हैं क्या है। मेरा आपसे एक सवाल है, अगर कॉन्ट्रैक्ट ख़त्म होने के बाद आपका बॉस आपको ब्लैकमेल करे कि केस कर देगा चोरी का या कोई झूठा, जिसे तुम्हें पेपर बनने में प्रॉब्लम होगी, तो क्या कर सकते हैं? फ्रेंड्स 6 ईयर जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ दिस, प्लीज़ रिप्लाई। मिस्टर अरसलान खालिद, मैंने आपको कमेंट में रिप्लाई कर दिया है कि अगर कोई बंदा आपको ब्लैकमेल कर रहा है, ये काम के हवाले से आपके पैसे नहीं दिए, आपका कॉन्ट्रैक्ट का कोई मसला है, आपके टैक्सेस नहीं पे हुए, तो पुर्तगाल में जो है वो ACT में, ACT के ऑफिस हम कहते हैं, उसमें आपने जाना है। तो ACT.pt उनकी वेबसाइट है, तो वहाँ से आप सारी इंफॉर्मेशन ले सकते हैं और अपने नियरेस्ट ACT के ऑफिस आप जा सकते हैं। मेरा आपसे एक सवाल है, अगर कॉन्ट्रैक्ट खत्म होने के बाद आपका बॉस आपको ब्लैकमेल करे, ब्लैकमेल नॉर्मली अरसलान साहब वैसे वही करते हैं जिन्होंने 2 नंबर कॉन्ट्रैक्ट दिए होते हैं और जिन्होंने 2 नंबर कॉन्ट्रैक्ट लिए होते हैं, और अगर आप सही तरीके से जॉब कर रहे होते हैं तो कोई भी आपको किसी तरह ब्लैकमेल नहीं करता। तो हमें चाहिए कि हम सीधा रास्ता अपनाएं ताकि ये ब्लैकमेलिंग वाला सिलसिला जो है वो ना चले। हरविंदर सिंह साहब पूछ रहे हैं जी, बिना पेपर वाले भी लैंग्वेज स्कूल ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं, उसकी रिक्वायरमेंट्स क्या होती हैं? So the next question is somebody he does not have any TRC or anything in Portugal, it is possible that he could go to school to learn the Portuguese language?
Yes, but in Portugal,
Yeah, in Portugal, yeah.
it's possible. We have schools with this course.
All right, okay. Mr. अतहर आलम, मैं पाकिस्तान से पुर्तगाल आकर ग्लोबो के साथ काम करके अपनी वाइफ के नाम की कंपनी बनाकर खुद एज ए एम्प्लॉय शो करके TRP हासिल कर सकता हूँ। जी अतहर आलम साहब, बिल्कुल आप कर सकते हैं। इनामा नोमी सर, सऊदीया से आके कोई बेस्ट वे, आने का कोई बेस्ट वे? इनामा नोमी जी, बेस्ट वे तो यही है कि आप जहाज़ की टिकट लेंगे, एम्बेसी में वीज़ा अप्लाई करेंगे, ये सबसे बेस्ट वे है। शिप में मत आइएगा, शिप में काफ़ी लंबा सफ़र होगा और रास्ते में अगर समुंदर में लहरें आती हुई तो आपको पता कोई प्रॉब्लम हो सकती है। हमाद रफ़ीक साहब, अस्सलाम वालेकुम भाई, क्या आप बता सकते हैं कि पुर्तगाल टूरिस्ट वीज़ा कब ओपन हो रहा है? मैं UAE से अप्लाई करना चाहता हूँ। मिस्टर हमाद रफ़ीक इज़ आस्किंग, डू यू नो एनी आइडिया दैट nowadays because of COVID-19 most of the embaixada não funcionar. So do you know when they are going to start again in other countries to the
No.
moon?
I haven't one date. So a lot of service that needs a previous request, and the minimum is 15 days to have a response.
All right. And somebody is asking about Indian PCC पोर्टुगाल में बन जाती है अगर इंडिया से ना लेकर आए तो? मोहम्मद आसिफ साहब ने ये पूछा है। तो आसिफ साहब, आपको किसी इंडियन भाई ने ही जवाब दिया है कि बिल्कुल ये बन सकती है, और आप अपनी ये जो लोकल एम्बेसी है वहाँ पे जाएं तो वहाँ पे अप्लाई करें। ओके, सो फ्रॉम यूट्यूब, फ्रॉम माय चैनल, all the question been already answered. So now we move towards the YouTube questions. I don't know how much time you have, if you are still available, so I don't mind asking you. It's so many questions here, and the first question was asked by Mr. Sunny Bhalia. When CEF open? When CEF open? This is a very, very important question. People are waiting from a long time for their appointments, for their biometrics, for many other reasons.
It's a very important question. It's a very difficult response.
but sometimes because the people like you who are advocates, they normally visit the CEF a couple of times in a day or in a week. So do you have any news of what's going on in the CEF nowadays?
Nowadays, I need to contact with previous days, a lot of previous days to have a date, but it's very difficult nowadays to do some work and have a schedule with CEF. So the CEF. Before the COVID-19 had difficult to respond, to send an email with appointment, or have a schedule. But nowadays it's very, very difficult. It's more difficult to do that.
I have seen so many comments, so many posts. People are saying the CEF appointments open at 1 o'clock in the midnight.
So I think and I know that there are people to do a queue in the streets until 8 o'clock at the morning.
And the second question is again appointment Khulega, Mr. Amir Hussain Aslam Saab, and missing all 1920. Why Kab new appointment Khulega? Shenzhen visa start from Indian News. Hello sir. आई पता नहीं क्या लिखा जी. अस्सलाम वालेकुम अदील भाई, बहुत दिन के बाद आपको देखा, अल्लाह खुश रखे. Thank you Mr. Ayub साहब. वालेकुम सलाम. I want to ask that my wife is in Portugal and holding 2-year residence card. I am and my 5-year daughter want to come to Portugal on tourist visa. Can we get the same TRC card? Ashwani Sharma, we already replied to your question earlier. My email has arrived and I want to have biometric date, but CEF portal is not open. Can an advocate can help in arranging an appointment? Yeah, that is very, very important question.
So I need to inform that I need to go out and finish this conversation in 10 minutes because I have another works in this time. So the last questions.
Yeah, this question is can you help regarding to make an appointment in the CEF? Because this person, he's trying to get the biometric date, but until now he couldn't get the date. So he's asking, can you help me to getting an appointment in the CEF?
So I have these same powers of another person. So I have a form to contact faster, of course, and our name and our profession activity. It's the best way to have this date. I have a preferential appointment or date to do my work, our work, of course. But in nowadays there isn't personal activity.
And the next is Gomit Desai. Is there any update about tourism Shenzhen area? We already replied. Orange highlighter email ki wait mein bahut mushkil se zinda hu. So another guy is waiting for the email.
Of course.
Good day all. Please advise if we start business and general consultancy activity, what profession we choose. In list of profession, we log the file in CEF expression of interest. Please advise if we start business and general consultancy activity 1320 consultorish. What profession we choose in list of professions when log the file in CEF expression of interest. So if you know about atividade 1320 consultoras,
yes,
sabes esta atividade?
Sim, esta atividade, this activity, there is in Portugal, yes.
No, but he's asking business and general consultancy activity. What profession we choose? So, depois de atividade, qual é a profissão?
So, it's the same, consultadoria.
Okay. Consultadoria.
Consultadoria, sim.
Consultadoria. Rakib Samad Saab, आपका जवाब मिल गया. Missing all 1920 Adil bhai, how many days next open CEF appointment? Another question for CEF appointment. Shahnawaz sir, mail update please. I think Mr. Shahnawaz, it's around about 10 of January. Lakwinder Singh, hello sir, I logged my file in September. However, my D visa of France is valid up to January 2021. I have legal entry. Is it all right? Lakwinder Saab, good luck, Janab, all right. There is a rumor that in 2021, Portugal is closing the method of applying TRC, as in coming on tourist visa and applying. So do you have any information that Portugal is closing this process of immigration in 2021?
I think it's not
just fake news.
No, yes.
It's a fake news, Mr. Zain Khan. Don't need to be worried. मुबीन अशरफ सर, मेरी फाइल मार्च 2020 में लॉक हुई है, फ्रीलांस में मेरा टैक्स भी जा रहा है, लेकिन बहुत से लोग कहते हैं मेल आ भी जाए तो फ्रीलांस में आपका कार्ड नहीं बनता. Do you know if somebody is doing a freelancer, working as a freelancer?
Yes, we have.
So is there any problem if they apply, when they apply their residence card, they could face any problem or no?
No.
Yeah, that's Mubin Ashraf Saab, koi masla nahi hai janab, tension na le. Professor, can I have the contact of your madam? She's not my madam, she's madam of someone else. I don't even know. I never asked Mr. Professor. You know say. तो मैं बहरहाल पूछ देता हूँ. Are you madam of someone?
So?
No. Ainda não.
No.
Já ocupado or no? Ainda não. Okay. Somebody wants to ask, somebody is asking your contact details. So if you repeat your name, your contact number, your email, your office address, it would be good for Mr. Professor.
Okay, so I can give our contact. The company is All Promise in Portugal, at Lisbon. And if you need our service, please contact us, of course. And I will give the contact number 9100846696 or 920168430. And you contact by email info alwayspromise.eu, and our site is www.alwayspromise.eu, and you can have all of our contact, and we can help to do this work, to have this document, and of course it's a good point and result at the end.
And the next is Abu Said Adishina. I am working in Dubai right now, but I want to move to Portugal with my family. How can I go about it? I want my children to study in Portugal. Abu Said Adishina ji, keep watching my channel, keep following my channel. You will get all the information. I have uploaded so many videos over there. Tanveerul Haq, Assalamu alaikum. Children of migrants studying in Portugal more than 1 year can apply TRC. The children of the immigrants who are living in Portugal, and if they have studied more than 1 year, can they apply for a temporary residence card on the basis of their study?
Residence card to study?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. You know the article for the students?
No, but I can give you next time. Okay. About family and students.
Okay. Faisal Pervez, he's asking, I have paid 4 tax with legal entry. I have no job contract at the moment and email is near. Do I need last 3 tax before biometric? Will that create problem if I go to SAF with my contract and 3-month pay slip? Mr. Faisal Pervez, he locked his file. He did all the legal entry and everything. But for the moment, he has no work. So he's asking when I will go to the SAF on his appointment. Is any problem? Because for the moment he's not working. He need to have last 3 taxes or only 3 taxes from the beginning or whatever. Is that okay?
He needs a contract.
Okay.
Yes. And
Faisal,
proof
yeah.
of these values, monthly values, then here yes, and discounts to social security and fiscal discount.
All right. फैसल परवेज जी, आपसे भी थोड़ी सी यही इन्फॉर्मेशन शेयर करनी थी कि कोई मसला नहीं है अगर आपकी जॉब फॉर द मोमेंट नहीं है, लेकिन जब आपने सैफ में जाना है अपनी अपॉइंटमेंट पे तो आपके पास आपका वैलिड कॉन्ट्रैक्ट होना ज़रूरी है। तो अगर आप कॉन्ट्रैक्ट के बगैर जाएंगे तो क्योंकि ये आप कार्ड जो है वो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट की बेस पे या काम करने की बेस पे ही अप्लाई करते हैं, तो उस टाइम आपके पास होना चाहिए। अभी आपके पास है या नहीं है इससे कोई मसला नहीं है। वैसे भी सारी दुनिया को पता है कि आजकल ये कोविड-19 की वजह से जो सिचुएशन चल रही है। कैन आई आस्क यू मोर क्वेश्चन और you are
Yes, I want to finish,
okay.
but if you want to put only one, the last one question.
The last one, Mr. Mohammed Sadiq Saab, you are the lucky one, the last one. मोहम्मद सदीक साहब, अस्सलाम वालेकुम सर, मेरी वाइफ को भी कार्ड मिला है। चलें जी, मैंने तो पहले ही लकी कहा, आपकी वाइफ को कार्ड भी मिल गया, तो मेरा अब रीयूनियन अप्लाई कर सकती हैं। मैं यूरोप वीज़ा पर आया था बट अब वीज़ा नहीं है, तो क्या वो मेरा कर सकती हैं? एंड डॉक्यूमेंट्स क्या रिक्वायर्ड होगा? ERS. So this is the lucky husband. His wife just recently got his residence card, and he's asking about is it possible that for his wife, por ela, para apelido regrupamento familiar em Portugal, porque o senhor Mohammed Sadiq não está, não é em Portugal, é em outro país. So under what article he can apply? She can apply actually, and qual é o valor de IRS?
Value of the tax.
Yes.
So.
Para regrupamento familiar.
Para reagrupamento familiar.
De mulher. Marido.
The value that we pay to have the request of reagrupamento familiar, yes?
To bring her husband, Mohammed Sadiq.
I think... a moment, please, sir. 30,000. It's 30,000 euros. 30,000. 13,000 euros.
It's only one person. It's only husband. It's not the family with the child, and it's only the husband. The value is, I think the value should be around like 8,000, 8,000.
No, it's not possible. This closed value.
No, mínimo salário em Portugal e 650. Não é possível 13,000 por ano.
So, but in Portugal, there are people with a good life, of course.
Where are those people who have a very good life in Portugal?
Yes.
I want to see. You are. Okay, I'm just joking anyway.
Okay, so no questions?
Yeah, because you said the last question. If you want, I can ask you.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So
I have so many questions here. If you see, but the problem is we cannot reply all these questions. I'm really sorry, guys. ये भी फोन रखा हुआ है आपके लिए, ये भी रखा है फोन से मैं लाइव हूँ, चौथा मेरा लैपटॉप ऑन है. So is anything else you want to say, Senhora Yolanda Canelas Bastos?
Okay, I need to do a very important document in this time in my office, in our office, of course. But if there are more questions, it's a reason meet you next time.
All right. Okay. So kind of you. And thank you very, very much for
Thank
being a part of our today's live session. Muito obrigado.
Okay, okay, thank you. Muito obrigado. And I can meet you next time.
All right. Okay. We will definitely. Thank you very much. And thank you, everyone. I'm really very, very sorry जिन लोगों के आज मैं जवाब नहीं दे सका, क्योंकि हमने ये कोशिश की थी कि यहाँ पे जिन लोगों ने ये पहले इंटरव्यू, मैंने एक छोटी सी वीडियो डाली थी और आप सबसे सवाल पूछे थे कि जी कोई भी इमिग्रेशन रिलेटेड आपके जो भी क्वेश्चन है वो यहाँ पे लिखे, और मैं पूरी कोशिश करूँगा लॉयर के साथ लाइव इंटरव्यू में आपके सभी सवालात के जवाब दिए जाएं। तो वो तो सारे डन हो गए हैं और कुछ हमने लाइव भी लिए हैं। इसके अलावा मैं वक्तन फ़वक्तन कोशिश करता रहूँगा। ये मैं सिर्फ यही वेट कर रहा था कि कब मुनासिब वक्त हो, ताकि वो हम उसी अपनी कंटिन्यूटी को जारी रखें। जो सिलसिला जो कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि आप जैसे मुझ जैसे यहाँ पे जितने भी लोग हैं जो इमिग्रेशन के हवाले से यहाँ पे पुर्तगाल में आते हैं, उनकी जो भी परेशानियाँ हैं, जो भी उनके सवालात हैं, और जो भी ये कन्फ्यूजन है जो यहाँ पे अक्सर हर एक के मुंह से आपको पता है कि डिफरेंट से डिफरेंट बात सुनने को मिलती है। जब हम लोग अपने कंट्रीज़ में होते हैं हम कुछ और सुनते हैं, जब हम यूरोप आते हैं यूरोप के दूसरे कंट्रीज़ में होते हैं यहाँ पे कुछ और सुनते हैं, और जब हम पुर्तगाल आते हैं तो हकीकत बिल्कुल उसके उल्ट निकलती है। तो इंशाल्लाह मेरी ये कोशिशों का सिलसिला जारी रहेगा। अपना ख्याल रखिएगा और दुआ में याद रखिएगा। अल्लाह हाफिज़।